Hey Copper Nerds, I have a very fun unenveloping for us today. This is a 1700s copper piece and it is uncirculated and in mint state. It doesn't fall within what we usually cover on the channel, but it's very closely related. Let's get into it. So this package is coming to me from someone that I admire and look up to and respect immensely, and that man's name is Jerry Bobbe. You've heard Jerry's name on this channel occasionally, not only because my tongs are named after him, because he is who suggested the use of wooden or bamboo tongs when dealing with acetone and whatnot. I talk about him adjacent to conservation topics often because he is a professional conservationist, whereas I am a hobbyist, and I like to draw the distinction that you should not be listening to me ever. If you want to get good advice on conservation, Jerry or someone of his caliber is who I would suggest talking to. Now, I've taken an educational course from Jerry. It was an EAC course a couple of years back at the ANA, and I learned a whole lot from him. And my collecting has gotten much more serious since then, in part because of what he's taught me. But if you know anything about me from watching the channel, it's that I care deeply about provenance, and I don't have any coins with Jerry Bobbe provenance until now. As I said, we're dealing with a 1700s copper piece that is not directly related to what we're usually covering on this channel, which is large cents, but it is very closely related. And it falls within a collecting niche that Jerry himself is very heavy in. Let's just dive into this, and I'm going to be focused on it because, again, not the caliber of material in terms of quality that I am accustomed to. And as a little bit of a preview of what we're going to have in here, it is a Conder token, so British copper from around the same time period as the early American copper stuff that I typically collect. Okay, thank you, hope you love it. Best Jerry, I'm gonna love it. All right. This particular token came from a Hoard. It is a DH-135, which is, it's in some plastic, which is a Druid penny. And this one is phenomenal. I'm going to sort of roll it out along its edges, and then here we are. This thing is a monster. Such a thick planchet lettered edge. Still got mint red on it, despite being struck in 1788. And let me throw on some desktop lights because we're just dealing with natural light here. Oh, and the air conditioning's kicking on. I'm sweating to death. All right. What a neat piece. So chunky. All right. Liverpool or Anglesey, payable on demand in London, Liverpool, or. There we go. So these Druid pennies are cool. This came from a Hoard that Jerry picked up a significant portion of. 1 penny. We promised to pay the bearer 1 penny. And again, on demand in London, Liverpool, or Anglesey, which I may be pronouncing wrong. What drew me to this one is I was talking to Jerry a little bit about green coloration on coins, and he said that none of his Druid pennies had, you know, a green coloration, but this one had a little hint of green on the reverse, and it kind of does. I'm going to show you some photos of this coin real quick, and then we'll wrap up. But I'm very excited to have a Jerry Bobbe provenance example in my collection of this really neat Druid penny. And let's look at some photos. Okay, so parting thoughts on Jerry Bobbe more than on this token. Some things that I picked up from Jerry that I've conveyed to you is not to talk over top of your coins. It's very important you don't leave spit marks on the surface of your coins. Be careful. Jerry advocates for leaving your coins dry, meaning not slathered in oil like many folks, including myself, on many occasions do. So I will be leaving this one dry, just as Jerry suggests. And Jerry says, be careful with chemicals. Use tongs, be safe, be careful. Other than those few nuggets, nothing I say on this channel is endorsed by Jerry Bobbe. I just like to talk about him because he's such a huge personality and figure within numismatics. If you ever get a chance to bump into Jerry, just go up to him and say hi, or tell him that I said to tell him hi. Yeah, that's what I got. Jerry, thank you for getting this my way. I'm very excited to add this to my collection and to have a coin of your provenance. And with that, I will talk to you guys a little more in the comments, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.